In the early evening of March 13, 1997, hundreds of people from across Arizona, Nevada, and New Mexico witnessed a large group of unusual lights pass silently across the night sky. Hundreds of phone calls flooded local police stations across the area, reporting sightings of glowing orbs, with many describing seeing a huge V-shaped craft in the sky. In today's episode, we will look into the strange phenomenon known as the Phoenix Lights. Arizona residents were witness to an unusual sight in the evening sky on a warm spring night 28 years ago. On March 13, 1997, two formations of lights were sighted in the skies over the valley and other parts of Arizona, New Mexico, and Nevada. One was shaped like a V and cruised silently across the sky, while the other was a series of glowing orbs that appeared in a line near the Sierra Estrella mountain range. These two incidents became known as the Phoenix Lights, one of the largest and best documented UFO sightings in history. Thousands of people across the Southwest witnessed the phenomena, which caused a sensation in the media over the next several months. Shane Hurd, Assistant State Director of the Arizona chapter of the Mutual UFO Network, told Phoenix New Times in 2022 the sightings occurred on a clear moonless night, which aided visibility. Many people were already watching the skies because Comet Hale-Bopp was highly visible to the naked eye at the time because of its brightness. The first report of a strange flying object came about 8:20 p.m. from Mike Forston, a former police officer in Paulden, Arizona. He described the craft as being enormous. Over the next 40 minutes, many other witnesses gave similar reports of an object along a 20-mile route south towards Phoenix and Tempe. "It's coming across the sky," said witness Tim Lay of Phoenix, "and as it's moving, it's blocking and unblocking the stars. There was actually a shape." Pilots in the Phoenix area notified air traffic controllers of what they were seeing. None of the controllers saw anything unusual on their radars. In 2017, actor Kurt Russell told BBC's The One Show he was flying his stepson Oliver Hudson into Phoenix Sky Harbor International Airport that night and spotted the V formation while landing and reported it to authorities. Then, just as suddenly as they appeared, the Phoenix Lights went out. Government officials later claimed these orbs were nothing more than flares deployed as part of a military training exercise. The V-shaped craft was explained away as a series of planes flying in formation. Despite the public outcry for answers regarding the Phoenix Lights, no official investigation was ever conducted. In the days following the event, Arizona Governor Fife Symington held a press conference which appeared to mock the sightings and treated the whole thing as a joke, even introducing the alien responsible for the event, which turned out to be a man wearing an alien suit. Despite publicly mocking the Phoenix Light sightings, Governor Symington later admitted that he actually witnessed the phenomenon himself. In a 2021 episode of the Showtime program UFO, Symington claims his reluctance to reveal that he witnessed the sightings was due to being under federal indictment at the time for 21 counts of extortion, bank fraud, and making false financial statements. Frances Emma Barwood, who at the time was a Phoenix City Councilwoman and Vice Mayor, publicly called for an official investigation after her office was deluged with inquiries from the general public. She later lost her council seat, partially due to the public humiliation she received over the incident, and eventually dropped out of politics. The explanation accepted by most skeptics is that the Phoenix Lights were caused by military activity in Arizona during the night of the incidents. The first sighting is believed to have been a group of A-10 Thunderbolt jets flying in a V-shaped formation as part of Operation Snowbird, a pilot training program operating out of Davis-Monthan Air Force Base in Tucson by the Air National Guard. The story is backed up by the account of Mitch Stanley, a 21-year-old amateur astronomer living in Scottsdale at the time, who told New Times in 1997 he used a 10-inch mirrored telescope to view a squadron of fighter planes. In regards to the second sighting, Lieutenant Colonel Ed Jones of the Maryland Air National Guard told the Arizona Republic in 2017 it was caused by a different squadron of A-10 jets dropping parachute-equipped flares while conducting exercises. While military activity may offer a plausible explanation for the Phoenix Lights to skeptics, others are not quite so sure. Critics to this theory are quick to point out that multiple witnesses claimed the UFO made no sound, and the V-shaped craft blocked out the stars in the sky as it passed overhead. Many who saw the orbs near the Sierra Estrella mountain range said the lights stayed motionless for far too long to be flares and maintained their positions relative to each other throughout the event, something not typical of a formation of flares. Many also noted the lack of smoke, which is normally produced by flares. So was it military exercises? A group of flares? A secret government experiment? Or extraterrestrial visitors? Even after 28 years of theories and speculation, the phenomenon known as the Phoenix Lights remains a mystery. This concludes today's episode of the Paranormal Report. If you enjoyed today's episode, please give us a thumbs up and consider subscribing to our channel. It is due to your continued viewership and support that we are able to bring you interesting and informative videos like this. The team here at the Paranormal Report really appreciates your support.